you guys can have they're all right here. So I don't know if you can squeeze in somewhere, but yeah. It's already taken, so you guys are gonna have to clear out though for swimming, because we gotta put people in here. You're gonna have to slide over there. You wanna register on this?
Please.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Morning, Your Honor. Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Before the defendant is brought into the courtroom, I'd like to confirm that everyone with a camera understands that while photography is allowed, there is a media order that has been entered that prevents anyone taking pictures from taking pictures below the waist. In other words, waist up only. Clear? Okay.
Yeah, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Tyne.
Not to depict shackles, should there be shackles?
Yes, not to depict any shackles that may be worn by the defendant. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Your Honor, this is State of Washington versus Arcan Cetin, W161004. This morning the state filed committing magistrate warrant on Mr. Cetin for 5 counts of first-degree premeditated murder. Bail was set at $2 million, and we're here for his writings this morning.
Thank
Good
you.
morning, Your Honor. Keith Tyne representing Mr. Cetin. I have had the opportunity to meet with him and discuss the nature and the purpose of this morning's hearing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And sir, is your true name Arcan Cetin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Cetin, I'd like to advise you that everything that's happening here today is being recorded, and anything that you say will likely be used against you. Mr. Tyne, have you had an adequate opportunity to discuss matters with Mr. Cetin?
I have, Your Honor. Thank
Okay.
you.
Mr. Cetin, you do have the right to remain silent, and that means you're not required to testify or to make any statements, and your silence cannot be used as evidence against you. It also can't be used to prejudice you in any way. You also have the right to be represented by an attorney at public expense if you can't afford an attorney because you're indigent, and you also have the right to a jury trial. Do you understand those rights, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Cetin, you are charged with 5 counts of murder in the first degree, and that's an allegation that on or about September 23rd, 2016, in the county of Skagit, state of Washington, you, with premeditated intent to cause the death of another person, caused the death of that person. There are 5 counts, and as to each count, the maximum punishment is a fine of up to $20,000 and imprisonment for up to life. The minimum penalty is imprisonment for no less than 20 years. Mr. Cetin, do you understand the charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Cetin, I am appointing the public defender to represent you because, given the magnitude of the charges, I believe that you absolutely require representation. That does not prevent you from hiring an attorney of your own choosing, but from the outset, I'm appointing the public defender to assist you. Are there any additional comments regarding conditions of release, Mr. Wyrick?
I'm sorry, no.
Any additional comments with regard to conditions of release? Okay, Mr. Tyne.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're going to reserve any such issues for a future date.
Okay, thank you. Then the bail remains at $2 million. It is bondable. This case is being continued to October 26, 2016 at 4:00 p.m. The matter will be dismissed at that time without prejudice and further order of the court if no information is filed. If there's an information filed, the matter will be bound over to Superior Court. If you do obtain your release by posting bail, Mr. Cetin, you're directed to stay in contact with your defense attorney. You are directed to not possess any firearms or weapons, and you are directed to stay in Skagit County, state of Washington. There is an order to that effect. Mr. Cetin, if you're able to, I'd like you to sign it. If you're not, then it'll just be given to you. And before that's torn up, I didn't rewrite in the bail amount that's on the warrant, so I will be doing that.
Very good, Your Honor.
Thank Thank you. Copy of this order will be provided to you up in the jail, sir. And that would conclude these proceedings.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court will be at recess.
All rise, please.